We're really excited because we are now up to about 460 members. First is our Aging Committee, Diversion and Reentry, Education and Stigma, which is a new one, Housing, Juvenile Justice, Law Enforcement, Psychiatry and Treatment, Policy and Legislation, Research and Best Practices, Specialized Dockets, and Veterans and Military Affairs. And you can join more than one committee. We have several people that are on several committees, but if you're interested in more than one issue, like you might be interested in juvenile and stigma and education, you can join both of those. For example, we are going to be working on a program to train jail providers, jail medical directors on psychotropic drugs and long-term injectables. We were successful in the last 2 years in getting $2.5 million each year to reimburse jails for their psychotropic medications. In this next 2-year cycle, where we have another $5 million, 2.5 per, we now will reimburse them for using the Medicaid formulary rather than just the old-fashioned jail one. And we will reimburse long-term injectables, which can really make a difference. I have a niece who's on long-term injectables, and I tell you, it has made a tremendous difference in her life because she is totally Medicaid non-compliant or medicine non-compliant. And then many of you have heard about Recovery Ohio. It's the governor's council that he put together to deal with all the issues around mental health and addiction and to give him a blueprint for Ohio. I'm on that council, as some of you in this room are. We have met numerous times in the early part where we came up with a 75-point proposal, recommendations. Some of them are pretty broad, some of them are very specific. And we have charged our subcommittees with taking those 75 recommendations and picking some. And then at the State Law Library, we are having a joint meeting of all of the co-chairs of our committees and the co-chairs of 6 working groups that the Recovery Ohio has put together, which are all internal agency cross-pollination groups who are working on a lot of the same things because we want to be sure we collaborate and we work together. Stepping Up is still going strong. We have Rick Keller, who is with PEGS Foundation, and Tom Craig, who are the main supporters for PEGS Foundation. We're in our 5th year now. We have visited probably 47 counties the first time and about 10 a second time. We're looking to add our final few counties. So if your county is not a Stepping Up county, please stop and see me, give me your card, tell me how I can kind of break into that county because we have so many things to offer them. For example, they're already benefiting from the psychotropic drug reimbursement, which came out of Stepping Up. And so those are things that, but we have a lot of tools that we can offer them and a lot of opportunities. And we're going to be much more active about sending notices out through Carolyn Bevins and the AG Task Force on things like this. We're also sending them out through the Ohio Justice Alliance of Community Corrections, OJAC, if you're a member there. And then it'll also be in our newsletter. If your county is a Stepping Up county, it'll be in our newsletter. So we're trying to be very, very proactive about getting this information out. And if you know of grants or trainings that are available, that are free, particularly if they're free, we're looking for really opportunities, please let me know or let Carolyn Bevins know. And we want to be able to get these into all these different resources and get the information out and to help you out with that. Oh, I wanted to introduce one more person. I recently had lunch with her. It's Judge Gina Russo, who's with us, if you'd wave. And I'm particularly honing in on her because she has expressed an interest in the mental health court docket, so she's no longer safe from me. So she took my recommendation to come and make connections with all of you, but I've been trying ever since I was a common pleas judge to get one started in Franklin County, and she's my best hope right now. So sooner or later, I'll outlive all of them and I'll get it done.